Hi everyone, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Welcome to another video in my series called Flashcards. You know, we're really gearing up for the Christmas season and getting those Christmas cards done, but getting them done affordably and quickly is key, don't you think? Well, I'll tell you what, this card that I made, I'm absolutely thrilled with the results. I love the non-traditional Christmas colors of it, and I hope you do too, but we're going to go ahead and get started with today's flashcard. All right, so my card base today is in the beautiful Blackberry Bliss. I love this color. I love that deep, rich purple. It's so elegant. I have it cut at 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4, so this will fit into one of Stampin' Up's medium-sized envelopes. My flashcard pieces are in Night of Navy and Whisper White. Now, if you've not seen the first video on flashcards, you can do a quick search on YouTube for Connie Stewart flashcards. You'll find that video that'll share with you how to create 8 equal pieces from just one piece of cardstock and how we can layer those to create a lot of different cards. So I hope you'll be sure to check that out. All right, we're going to begin with our card base and we're going to do some embossing on it to really make it a wow. I have got the Filigree Frames embossing folder. This is one of our brand new ones. And you're going to put your cardstock in there, line it up from side to side. You can see I can just pretty much fold it over and it fits just about right. I just need to make sure it's lined up from here to here. Run that through your Big Shot machine. When you do, it's going to look like this, which is exactly what we're going for. All right, I'm going to set this off to the side, and now we're going to do some stamping. So let me start with my Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to come in with a Blackberry Bliss ink pad, and let me share with you the stamp set we're going to use today. All right, today we're going to be using, it's a 2-box set. It's called Bright and Beautiful. Look at those fabulous stars and the fabulous sentiments. Lots of, we got the little snowflake, big stars. It's a wonderful little set. And little, I don't think it's so little. It's pretty big actually. Now in this card you are going to want to get a hold of the matching framelits. This is our star framelits. We're going to use the second to the smallest one. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one out because we'll use it here in just a minute. All right, so starting with my Whisper White cardstock, I have the Fabulous Sentiment, and this is one of the great big ones in there. I love it. We're going to stamp that in Blackberry Bliss down in the bottom right-hand corner. And now I'm going to come in with the Encore Silver ink pad. Now, I got to tell you, this is probably one of my favorite ink pads because it adds bling without a lot of work. And I love anything shimmery and shiny. And we're just going to stamp these little snowflakes randomly around my sentiment. And it does need to dry for just a short time. But let me tell you, I have heard from some of my customers regarding silver ink pads that are on the market. And they have all said, they all agree, there's nothing out there like this one because they had issues with it smearing everywhere as they were working. It was awful. So I do highly recommend the Encore ink pad. Now, you know what? Before I put that away, let me come in with the star. Now, this is the smallest, or I guess in this case, we will call it the medium-sized star, but it's the smaller of the two great big ones. I'm going to ink that up also in the silver Encore. I've got my flashcard piece there. We are just going to stamp that right smack in the middle. Now, what I like to do at this point is just to kind of stamp up a bunch of these and then let them dry. Not forever, maybe just a few minutes at the most. Now, let's pretend this one is all good and dry now. We're going to take that star framelit and we're just going to lay it on there, run it through the Big Shot. Yes, you can see we're actually not getting all of it, and that's okay. This is all we need, but we're going to get a really great image. So we'll run that through the Big Shot, and when we do, we're going to have something like this. So you can see it did leave some silver around the edges, and that's fine because we're going to use this side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my sentiment, which is probably good and dry by now. I'm going to add some snail on the back of this, layer it onto my card base. Again, remembering I did flip it over because if I didn't, the edges of that silver would show, and ooh, that's bad. We don't want that. All right, we've got that. Let's put some snail here on the back of our card base. I'm going to bring in, or on the back of my flashcard base. Now I'm going to bring in the card base. Now, I have said this before, when it comes to this frame, it can catch your eye a little wonky. We've got swirls going on, and so sometimes it's very hard to make sure you're on there straight. So I'm going to kind of hold that up. I believe I'm on there good and straight. When you're sure you've got it, we'll give that a good press. Ooh, isn't it so pretty? Now I put a Stampin' Dimensional on the back of that wonderful little star. It's gonna go right there. I'm done. I am done. Boy, can you see making those for Christmas cards this year? Now I have to tell you, I recently made 115 of these babies, and I did it in 2 nights. And not even 2 full nights. Really, I did all the stamping one night, and then I did all the embossing and assembly the next. Watched a great movie, put together my Christmas cards. I am done. It was fabulous. So I hope you'll give this card a chance, because I'll tell you what, it's all about making them fast and easy and carrying a lot of wow factor. That's what we're all about. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning into the video today. Now remember, you can order that really great, bright, and beautiful stamp set. You can get that at simplysimplestamping.com. And don't forget to get those matching framelits too. That's kind of an essential for this card. You can also pick up flashcards to go. If you love the idea of flashcards, but maybe you're not really into all the cutting, not a problem. Just order flashcards to go. You can order the color families that you want. We'll have those shipped out to you pretty much the same day, if not the next day. We're actually pretty quick about that. So be sure to check that out at simplysimplestamping.com. There's an order button up at the top that says flashcards to go. Well, again, guys, thanks so much for being here. I sure do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy that Christmas card. I can't wait to stamp with you again soon. So have a terrific day. Bye-bye.